Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be yet another pick a card. I'm saying yet another because I do many pick a cards on this channel. So if that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, there's a giveaway going on my video before this. The prize is a free reading, so if that interests you, go ahead and comment under that. This is going to be a pick a card. Why do people love you / what makes you attractive? I just want to point out this really isn't. Well, what I'm trying to say is a lot of people are going to assume that this just means physical appearance. This is going to go a lot deeper than that. So your successes, just things like that. So what I want you to do, and my subscribers know the drill, close your eyes and pause the video if you have to. I highly recommend you pause the video and just meditate over the cards, group 1, 2, 3, and 4, and ask yourself, why do people love me? What makes me attractive? And then pick the group that you're most drawn to. I'm going to go ahead and get started with group 1. So hey group 1, your cards are Heavenly Signs, Courage, the 7 of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and your chakra oracle card is the crown chakra. So right away, I'm really feeling like a lot of you are into spiritual stuff. Because we have Heavenly Signs, and then we have the crown chakra, which is kind of like your magical abilities chakra almost, the superpower chakra. So I feel like a lot of people are attracted to you because if you are into spells and stuff like that, maybe you cast a glamour spell, a beauty spell, or just you've manifested that people find you attractive, and your manifestations definitely have paid off. There's no doubt that they have. The 7 of Cups, however, is our card of illusion and delusion. So that's saying that because of this, even though, yes, they find you attractive and they love you, they're not seeing the real you. They're not seeing the parts of you that they should. They should be able to see the part of you that loves life, loves nature, all of that stuff. And now they're just seeing what you want them to see. That's what's coming into my head. Also, Knight of Cups. The cups and the court cards associated with the cups can represent the arts. So I feel like a lot of you are into the arts, singing, acting, dancing, whatever. And that definitely does bring people to you, and it makes people find you attractive. When I looked at this card, I almost saw like a theater, and this is the end of it where the cast members are doing their bows and stuff, and this is the background. So I feel like a lot of you are in plays or have something to do with stages or acting. That definitely brings people to you. The overall advice card is Courage. So that's saying, I know it might seem kind of hard to realize that the people you brought into your life are only there because of your spiritual practices. Just have courage. Know that you can change this. So if you do want to change this and you want to make people just naturally come to you, just let that happen. Don't feel forced to bring people into your life. Let it happen smooth, naturally, and organically. I feel like you'll have so much more happiness this way. Thanks, Group 1. Hey, Group 2, your cards are Decisions, Leaving, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Cups, the 2 of Cups, lots of cups, and the Heart Chakra. I'm trying to arrange them so you can all see them. Okay. So, right away, what came up for me is the 2 of Cups. I feel like a lot of the friends in your current life are the results of relationships. So it could be that the person you're with brought some friends into your life. The Page of Cups, to me, is also telling me that, it's kind of just verifying that you're younger or you have a younger energy. I feel like you have more energy. It can also represent you dabbling in the arts, so singing, acting, dancing, etc. The Knight of Wands, that represents you chasing something. So I feel like you do chase people into your life, and you chase very actively making people find you attractive. And I feel like soul weaving's coming through to say, stop that chasing. Let people come into your life naturally. Let it happen organically. Don't feel forced. This almost feels like deja vu because this is almost the exact same reading as group 1. Just stop forcing people into your life. Let it happen on its own. The heart chakra is saying open your heart up to people. I feel like you can be kind of cold. I'm getting the vibe that you're the type of person where you really have to know a person for a while and trust them before you feel like you can open up to them. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying you should work on being a little more open because I feel like that would bring a lot more people into your life and make a lot more people realize that they like you. So just keep that in mind and work on it. Thanks, group 2. Hey, group 3. Your cards are sobriety, join in, and I just realized you have 3 butterfly oracle cards. I only gave the other groups 2. So this card, it means that it was meant to come to them. Seeking and finding. And I feel like that goes with join in, seeking and finding. The Queen of Swords, not my most favorite card. Not something to fear, just something I don't like. Justice. The Page of Pentacles. And your chakra oracle is the first chakra. I believe it's called the root chakra. Sometimes I mix up the first 2, which is the root and the base, which are, I should say. So right away, what I'm getting is the Queen of Swords. She can represent somebody, and it doesn't have to be a she just because it's a queen. It can represent man, woman, non-binary, anyone. Somebody who can be very critical. I feel like this person is a Virgo just because Virgos are known for being critical. That's not me insulting them. I'm a Virgo moon. I'm just saying. So I feel like this could represent you or the people you bring into your life. If it's you, that's saying you should work on just kind of being nicer. I feel like you have a very playful side where you like to make fun of people, not to be mean, but just as like a fun little joke. I'm getting the vibe that sometimes you take it a little too far, so just work on scaling that back. You do want people to find you attractive, though. You feel like that's your root and your base into the world. You need to realize that's not. Relationships and friendships, they don't complete you. They just add on to you. You have already completed yourself. That's what you need to realize. You do not need to rely on these relationships, and you don't need to rely on people finding you attractive. And I feel like that's why we have sobriety coming through. That's saying that you should be sober of this feeling that you need other people. Just release that and be sober of it. So join in. For me, I feel like there's this kind of untapped group of friends or relationships that you know exist, but you're just kind of like, I'll save that for later. Join in this group. Seek it and find it. I feel like you will receive a lot of soul connections this way. People that you are destined to be with, whether it would be romantic or just friends. So, justice. I'm reading this as the Libra because we have the scales. So I feel like you yourself are a Libra or you have some Libra friends. I just heard in my head, you need to let them be. Not let them go, just let them be. So I feel like either you or this Libra person, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus, they just need some space right now because they're going through some stuff. And let me tell you, they're not going to find you attractive if you keep on bothering them and leave them alone. So kind of be like the Page with his pentacle. All he's doing is observing it. He's not marching off to war with it like a knight would. He's not obsessively holding it like a king or queen would. He's just observing it, and he's keeping a distance while still letting it know that it's there. Be like that with this Libra person. Just give them some space, and they will find you attractive. Thanks, Group 3. And last but not least, Group 4. Your cards are Get Some Rest. And can I just say, I love the colors on this card. I love red, orange, yellow. Those are like my 3 favorites, so I love this one. Be True to You. I love the meaning of that card. The Queen of Cups. The World, which is one of my absolute favorite cards. the Seven of Swords, not the best card. And your chakra oracle is, I believe it's called the base chakra. I mix up the first and the second chakra. They're the base and the root. So just if you're like, wait a minute, the second is the root chakra, same meaning. So what I'm getting at is that you are a very, very social person. That's what the world is telling me. I feel like you always want to be in a group. You are not the type of person who would ever go to a restaurant alone. You would always go with a group of people. I feel like, though, you're stealing from yourself in that way. The Seven of Swords is our card of stealing. It's okay to have some moments alone. Just give yourself some solitude. And that's what Get Some Rest is saying. Get some rest from always being the center of the pack and always surrounded by other people. Because, yes, it's fun, but after a while, it can be kind of draining. So if you just feel emotionally exhausted, take a break. Be by yourself for a while. Be true to you. That means spend some time alone, get to know yourself, and get to work on yourself. You will be so much more attractive if you do that. The Queen of Cups, though, is saying people do find you attractive. You're like the queen bee of your social setting. People do find you very, very attractive for everything. Your looks, your career, your success, just all of that. So that's not something you really have to work on. All you have to work on is being, know yourself and your emotions better. You're going to be so much better and so much happier if you do that. Thanks, Group 3. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, please subscribe. Please comment down below. Please turn on that notification bell, anything. Love and light to you all.